Hello everyone, I'm Rob Smith, this is Smith and Black with the Strat Time Report and little beatdown, huh? Yeah, there's a few things that you want to know about. First of all, the broadening formation. Yesterday afternoon we took this out by 2 cents here, right? So what that did was gives you the outside weak, right? That's a broadening formation, right? Any broadening formation. So then, when you come in this morning, everybody's like, if you're short, you got blown out yesterday, right? Pretty much. So then we come in today, and you see, this was a two up to finish the day, 2-2 reversal. So I get this question all the time. Does it matter, what the candle from the previous day does? As you can tell here, that's a 2-2 reversal. Two up, two down, right? And the importance of that, you got back into the old three, this one, right here. So when we start puking down here, these then become the outside bar of this, and all these guys, right? All of this stuff. So now the question is, can you get back into this three down into here? You touched it, but now we got a new 60 and they're starting to firm up a little bit. So you can see it's still green on the month and on the week, right? Just back and forth action here. There's some nice bars in here. You just have to know what's going on, all right? So another thing you can do is you can shorten your time frames because when you have this heightened volatility, that 5 minutes can be equal to a normal hour or even a day in this environment. So if you go to, you'll hear me say wait for triangle out, and if you go to the 15er, you're going to see they're just screaming down here. And even if you just got this 15 minutes, nice move. Two down, two up, that's triangle out, boom. And then these two become an outside bar of that, and that's a nice little move. That took the SPY from 414.17 to a low of 411.01. That's pretty nice. So now they're starting to firm up a bit. We also, like I said, you can go down to the shorter term, and it got set up by this on the 5 minute. Triangle out, two up, 2 1 2, and then boom, down she goes, and you can see this here. Inside bar, Rev Strat, hammer counter shooter calls the low on the fiver for now. So if you go back to that 60, question is how you're not going to be an inside 60. How are you going to take out this range? That's something we want to know about now. Another thing I talked about was the continuity levels of when the Fed makes their announcement, right? 418.07. They got down there, held for a little bit, and then boom, that's when the bottom dropped out, right? So if you go to your 30, so that was top of the hour, right here, right? 418.07. And you see when it came there, and then boom. Also, that was an outside 30, took all these guys out. Now we'll see how that goes. And if you go to QQQ, it really got annihilated when it took that out. So here, right here, the opening of when the Fed announcement came out was 320.20. Boom, it went through like butter once it got through there. That's what you want to know about. That's an event continuity. How is the market reacting to that news? So the Qs here, let's get to that 60. Qs here, take these guys out, right? The higher high of death. And now the question will be weak enough to go down and take out the lows. Still very weak are these Qs. You can see also the 2-2 reversal, everything looking like the futures, back into the old 3. Because you can recall that I was talking about the importance of that because of this weekly. Here, the 2-2 reversal back into the old 3. And I said that's when the trouble starts. And then boom, right? So now you got an outside week there too. All right, so we'll see if there's weak enough to go out and take out the lows. Right now, things are still pretty heavy. If we go to the diamonds, and boom. Another thing you want to see is taking out yesterday's lows. After yesterday's rally, it's like anything taking out yesterday's lows, they got problems, big problems, all right? Because you're long and you didn't make anything, you're all going underwater after yesterday's rally. So the diamonds, still doji on the week now, all right? Back to that on the month, but still trying to work that rev strat. So we know the diamonds go in trouble below 329.10, and it's still very early in the month. And once again, all the futures and things looking very similar. The 322, and down she goes. So if we go to small cappers, the 322, and then bam, down they go. So still going below yesterday's lows, right? That's a big problem because everybody who was short got blown out, and so everybody's trying to reposition and get out, right? So if we go to the gappers today, always good to stay on some nice gaps. FTNT. And if you go to the 30-minute, you're going to see this. 2 up by taking out the highs, 2-2 reversal here. Below 291.15, right? And then the 2-2 reversal back up. Over 283.67, you can reverse and get long, right? And a nice move so far off of that. If you go to ALB, and here you go, the 212 reversal on the 30, inside bar down, below 233.45, and that would be $9 as of right now. That's not bad. If we go to Etsy, was trying to see if Etsy is going to fall apart here or not. Well, Etsy's trying. It was trying to go inside and down on the 60, and did a little bit, not too much out of that, but we'll see. And so slim pickings on the upside, but you do have some Kellogg's holding inside 60s and holding positive on the day, because once again, everybody short this thing, they're screwed, right? It's like the market just tanked, and they're still up on them. So if the market does recover at all, we'll keep an eye on this, because anybody who's jammed in here is hoping this baby rolls over. And if it doesn't, maybe we get some more out of it. And a little shenaniganer ride. Also, anything taking out yesterday's highs, inside day, hammer, back up. And I know it's only a few cents and it's a little shenaniganer, but once again, you always want to go against guys in bad positions, right? And anybody short this thing, they got what they wanted. The market tanked, but not so much here. BGNE. Also, inside bar, hammer, rev strat to the upside. Now it's backing off. Had that nice little push, right? Like I said, to screw all those guys from yesterday. If you go to BDX, and BDX also had a nice little push here right on the opening. Take out anybody who was short from yesterday. But like a lot of things here, it's going to be stalling out with this market being so heavy. More shenanigans. BTTX. Here, trying to go 2 down, 2 up on the month here, the little guy, so we'll see. It's also a 2-2 reversal weaker, and we'll see. Like I said, going down the food chain a bit. OGN here, inside in the 60, but green day and taking out yesterday's highs and a 2-2 reversal week. Now, it did hit some magnitude. See this? These two became an outside bar of that, and that's where it quit, but not backing off as yet, so we'll see. Trying to keep an eye on the SPY. I'm having some computer technical issues with my other computer, and starting to go back red on the 60. So we'll see if we can be weak enough to take all these guys out, because most things are getting crushed. That is ARGX coming up here a little bit, but we'll see. On the downside, like I said, a lot of things just get clocked. Corvo, like I said. You want to see anybody taking out yesterday's lows? Right out the chute. Boom. Where's it going? Down there. And now there's your broadening formation. Now it just kind of stalls out. We'll see if that sets up again. eBay getting annihilated. Another kicker taking out yesterday's lows. The slight higher high, then the expansion of this. Right? And if that works, you got your inside month to the downside. eBay just getting clobbered. See if we got any 15ers in here. 30s. It was a little quick. Sometimes you got to go down to those shorter time frames, and when they're really moving, like here, pops its head up inside 5, boom, gone. You're done. If we go to Akamai, and Akamai still inside day, but looking to complete all this stuff in here. Let's go to the back to 60. There was your 322 right there, right out the chute, and it's already in trouble. We know after that gap, 2 up, 2 down on the month, and looking to take these guys out down into here, 96.86. If we go to Apple, let's go to some big boys. Apple taking out yesterday's lows. That's a potential problem because you might get that rebreak of that inside month below 155.38 is where Apple goes back into trouble. So we'll see about that. And it's in trouble today below this 159.26. All right. Anybody short, this thing got blowed out, and it did what it was supposed to do. The 322 back up. These became an outside bar of that. Now looking for these guys to become an outside bar of that and take this out. 153.27, which would re-break that month. If we go to Palo Alto, we already knew that one's in trouble. And Palo Alto looks like still inside on the day, but that 2 up, 2 down reversal month. These guys are in trouble, right out the chute, because still red on the month. So now we'll see if that sets up again here on the 60. Okay, if we go to Bitcoin turning south here again, so that's going to give you Mr. And looking to take all these guys out, right? And taking out last month's lows, and there was your 322. Now still going. If we go to SI over there as well, SI going after the inside month here. Below 1157, getting closer, but once again, they stop them out by slight higher high, 2 up, boom, 2-2 reversal right here. Takes these guys out. Now we'll see if it's weak enough for that. Going to give the outside weak over here. If we go to W, the 3-2 down, right? Stop them out. There's the top of your broadening formation. Then you come back through previous range, right? And you're looking to take these guys out. This outside day for sure. So you can do a continuity entry. What that means is when it pokes up on here, since we're expecting to take that out at least, as soon as it goes red, you can hit that right there. So W is still in trouble and inside on the 60, but heading still heavy in red. If we go to IPI, and IPI inside day, it wasn't even strong enough to be green yesterday. That was already a red flag, right? Inside day to the downside, the 212 reversal back down through the previous range to stop these guys out. And if that works, that reconfirms this 2 up, 2 down reversal month. All right, so IPI still in trouble, and he's got that monthly problem. If we go to Wolf, and Wolf here, once again, that's a 3-2 down, but it closes on the highs and you gap down here and start taking out yesterday's lows, you got problems. And you're coming back to a previous range here to take all this out. And if that works, you get that 1-3-1-2 down on the month. Below 89.24. You're there right now. That gets my attention for the rest of the month because you had this, the consolidation inside bar, the outside bar where they tested up and down, then the inside bar where they meet back in here. Now potentially the real move to come take all this stuff out. We'll see. Right now green on the 60, but a little exhaustion risk by taking all these guys out in one shot. On the 322, down she goes. If we go to Carvana, and Carvana's still in all sorts of trouble, and we've known about this for a long time. Here's your 2-2 reversal, and then just decimated and continues to get killed. And here you just wait for it on the weekly, 2 up, 2 down, and boom, down she goes. So Carvana's still having some issues here, and we'll see if that sets up and stays down. Right now, let's take a look, one more look at SPY. Okay, SPY, if we go to that 5-minute again, here, inside 5-minute and back down again. Right, so that's when you're watching these things on a real quick basis. There it is. Let it recover, then inside, then back down. So when it does that, it's going to at least take these guys out. Your hopes is it goes down and take this out, but you can get something out of that, especially with this level of volatility. So we'll see. How about the Qs? And the Qs. And the Qs do the same thing. So when you have high volatility, oftentimes a lot of the charts will look very similar. And once you stabilize, then you get a little bit more strength and weakness. But it's good to know how to get in and good to recognize what is going on. All right, that's going to do it for today. I'm Rob Smith, Mr. Black. Strat Time Report. Oops, hold on, one more. Charter. I think I missed the charter. There you go. Charter hanging up, and once again, rev strat yesterday, and then taking out today's highs. That's what you want to look for if you're going to go long anything. Is taking out yesterday's highs. How's that 60 looking? I tried to go up. We'll see if that sets up again. All right, that's going to do it for Dan Rupp Smith Black. Strat Time Report.